Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another Disney video. Today I'm doing the Walt Disney World tag. This tag was created by themissalliecakes and I will link her video in the description below. I was so excited to see this tag and I couldn't wait to do it even though it's so many years old. It's fine. I'm doing it a little late, but never too late to revive a very amazing tag. So yeah, I will link her video in the description below. If you want to do the tag, I am now tagging you. Please go do it, and I'll link your video in the comments below, and I will definitely go check it out. Before we get into the tag, I just wanted to highlight the shirt I'm wearing. Let's see if I can get it to full view. It says, "Curly hair, don't care." It's based on the movie Brave. I absolutely love the shirt. I found it in the Disney store like 2 years ago maybe, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It actually motivated me to finally see the movie Brave. But I have naturally curly hair, so when I saw the shirt I absolutely had to get it, and I really like it. It's super cute. So now let's get on to the tag. Again, like always, I am reading all of the prompts from my notebook because I'm filming on my phone. One day I will have a camera. It's fine. So let's get started. The first question is the first time you went to Disney World. So the first time I went to Disney World, I was 4 years old. I am now 24, almost 25. So about 11 years ago was the first time that I ever went to Disney World. That is actually really crazy for me to think about. Oh wait, no. Not 11. 21 years ago. Wow. I feel old. 21 years ago was the first time I went to Disney World. That's crazy. I almost couldn't do math there. But yeah, I was 4 years old. My uncle took myself, my mom, my dad, my aunt, who is my uncle's sister, my uncle Kevin, and my 3 cousins. He took all of us to Walt Disney World. He actually works at ESPN, so he is technically considered a cast member, and he would get free admission passes and discounts on hotels, merchandise, and food, and everything like that. So we got a really great price and free admission to all of the parks, which was amazing, and we went to Disney World. And, okay, so a short, funny story. So we get to Disney World, right, and the first park we're going to on our first full day there is the Magic Kingdom. Before we walk through the gates onto Main Street, my uncle pulls me and my 3 cousins aside and is like, "So listen, this is the happiest place on earth, which means you can't cry. If you cry, the cast members will escort you out of the park. Like, you can't cry in Disney World because it's the happiest place on earth." Mind you, that's not true. Like, for anyone watching, if you've never been to Disney World, that's not true. They won't do that. I know I was a cast member. They're not gonna kick you out. But anyways, my little 4-year-old self is like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know, they have to keep it happy. So can't cry in the parks, that's fine." We walk in through the gates. Before we even get to an area where I can see the castle, I fall and cut my knee. And I start crying because I'm a 4-year-old and I just fell and hurt myself. And then I realized that, oh my god, I'm crying and I'm going to get kicked out. And I started bursting into even heavier tears and was like crying hysterically. And my parents were like, "Oh my god, Kaylee, like, what's wrong? Like, your knee is okay. Like, we kissed it, we made it better. Like, what's wrong?" And I was like, "They're gonna kick me out." And then my uncle had to explain to me that he lied and that I wasn't gonna get kicked out. So yeah, that's my funny story of my first visit to Walt Disney World. Okay, so the next question is, what is your favorite park? So I think I answered this in my first ever YouTube video, But if you haven't seen that one, I will link it in the description below. Go check it out. It's really great. It's on all the things that I bought during my Disney college program. It's a good time. But my favorite park is Epcot. So I know that's not a common favorite park. Honestly, a lot of people I've read actually will skip this park if they can only go to 3, which I think is crazy. Crazy. There's been times where we go down and we can only go to 1 park, and I choose Epcot. I'm going to Epcot. It's my favorite. I love going through the World Showcase, eating all the food. My favorite ride at Epcot is the Seas with Nemo and Friends. I know, you would think it would be like Soarin' or Test Track, but no. It's the Finding Nemo ride. I love it. I love the song. It's a great time. But yeah, my favorite park, 110% Epcot. The next question is your favorite lands in Magic Kingdom. So I thought about this for a while. Like, part of me was like, okay, my favorite land is Fantasyland, because I love all the princesses, I love the rides there, I love It's a Small World, love it all. And then I was like, no, it's not Fantasyland. And then I was like, maybe it's Tomorrowland, because my favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World is in Tomorrowland. But I was like, no, I don't think it's Tomorrowland. Honestly, I think my favorite land in all of Magic Kingdom is Adventureland. Like, the sign for Adventureland is amazing. Pirates of the Caribbean, amazing. The food in that land, amazing. So yeah, that's my favorite. It's definitely Adventureland. Okay, so number 4, favorite Disney Resort Hotel. Okay, so the non-cast member in me would have to say Art of Animation. I think it's just beautiful. I think the design is amazing. But the cast member in me has to say Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa. I was a merchandise cast member at the Artist Palette at Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa. So that place will always hold a very special place in my heart. My Disney family is there. I miss all of them so much. Like, it's crazy. I miss my best friend during the CP, Alyssa. I miss one of my other close friends from the CP, Ingrid, who is gonna be so hard for me to like see again. Like, we're gonna make it happen. Like, Ingrid, if you're watching this, we're gonna make it happen. Me and Alyssa are gonna come find you. We're gonna hang out with you. But it's gonna be hard because she lives in Guatemala, so it's not as easy as Alyssa. Alyssa can just go find in like a few states over from me. But yeah, I miss her dearly. I miss my leaders. I miss my coordinators. I miss my other cast members. I miss them all, like, so much. So the next time I get to Disney, one of the first stops I'm gonna make is like, I'm gonna beeline straight to the Artist Palette at Saratoga Springs, because I gotta go see my fam. I miss them all. That was a really long answer for a very easy question. Anyways, number 5, favorite Disney snack. My favorite Disney snack, I'm going to give you 2, okay? I'm going to give you a classic Disney Mickey snack, and then I'm going to give you a favorite snack from the pavilions at Epcot. So my favorite classic Mickey-shaped snack is the Mickey pretzel with cheese, obviously. Love it. My favorite snack from Epcot in the pavilions is a strawberry crepe from the France Pavilion. So good. If you haven't had it, go get it as soon as you can get into Epcot. As soon as Epcot's reopen, beeline straight to the France Pavilion, get yourself crepe. Number 6 is my favorite souvenir. I have so many souvenirs. I don't know. I think my favorite souvenir, let's see if I can show you. It's actually like above me. But I've shown them on my channel before. But they're these ears right there. Yeah. On the back of them, they say my name Kaylee, written on the back. And I just have a really special like memory with those. Like, there was one time that I went with my dad and my uncle and his family to Disney World, and we all got them with our names on the back. And we went to Chef Mickey's in the Contemporary Resort, and Chip and Dale would turn our ears to the side every time they saw us, and we would like turn them back, and they'd be like, no. They would like turn them back. It was really funny. So yeah, I think those are my favorite souvenir. Number 7, a favorite table service, and then a favorite counter service or quick service. So my favorite table service is 100%. I forgot how to say it. Hold on. Let me look in my handy dandy Epcot map. It is in Epcot. So my favorite sit down restaurant table service is, where is it? Hold on, I will find it. Ah. Why is it listed on? Oh, here it is. It is Les Cellier Steakhouse in the Canadian Pavilion. Hands down, amazing food. Very, very expensive, but the best food on property in my personal opinion. So the other part of that question was your favorite counter service. I'm gonna have to go with a classic and say Casey's Corner in Magic Kingdom. We got great hot dogs. Not a huge hot dog fan, but their hot dogs are good. So number 8, favorite rides. My favorite ride, I'm gonna come up with a few answers for that. So I'm gonna have my favorite ride in all of Disney World, my favorite ride at Epcot, in Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. So my favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World is the same as my favorite ride in Magic Kingdom, which is Space Mountain. I love me some Space Mountain. Such a great ride. So much fun. My favorite ride in Epcot, which I've already mentioned, is The Seas with Nemo and Friends. My favorite ride at Hollywood Studios is, what is it called? I'm blanking. Oh my god, I wrote it for the first time when I was on my CP. Why am I blanking? Let me see if I can find it on the map. Oh yeah, the Millennium Falcon, the Smuggler's Run. That's my favorite ride at Hollywood Studios. I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan, to be honest. Don't come at me in the comments, please. But that ride is the bomb. Now, my favorite ride for Animal Kingdom. Some people are going to be like, oh my god, it's not Flight of Passage. So no, it's not Flight of Passage, and I'll tell you why. I went through my whole CP thinking I had so much time to go to the place called Animal Kingdom. And then Corona happened, and we all got sent home. So I only spent an hour during my entire CP at Animal Kingdom. And did you think I spent it standing in line for Flight of Passage? No, I did not. So I have not been on Flight of Passage. So when I finally get on that ride, it may change. But my current favorite ride from Animal Kingdom is the Cali River Rapids. I love me some River Rapids. That one is amazing. Hands down, the best ride at Animal Kingdom, in my personal opinion. With the exception of possibly Flight of Passage, because I have not been on it. Okay. Next question. Is your favorite show Fantasmic? Hands down, Fantasmic. I've heard that the Fantasmic in Disneyland in California is like 10 times better than the one in Walt Disney World. Sorry. But I have never been to Disneyland, so I don't know if that's true. And if it is, that's perfectly okay with me, because it's still my favorite show in all of Walt Disney World, and I'll just have an even better one to watch in Disneyland. But Fantasmic, amazing. Favorite thing of all time, hands down. So number 10 is favorite parade or fireworks. So I'm gonna answer both. My favorite parade is at Magic Kingdom, and it's the Festival of Fantasy. Love that parade. Watched it like probably 10 times during my CP. Hands down, the best. Fireworks. Happily ever after. Happily ever after. Happily ever after. Fireworks are amazing. Like, what? I'm not even that into fireworks. Like, Wishes was cool, but it was like, whatever. Happily ever after. I'm literally like, I cry every single time. I tell myself, Kaylee, you're not gonna cry this time, and then Ola says, some people are worth melting for, and it's just like, stream of tears. Amazing. I give all the props to whoever came up with that, because, like, so amazing. The next one is Faith Pavilion Epcot. Woo! That's hard. That's real hard for me. Can I pick like 4? No? Okay, I think if I had to pick one, it would be the United Kingdom. Because I love the Winnie the Pooh store. I love the little section in the back for bands to play. I love the fish and chips. I love the beer. I just love it all. So yeah, United Kingdom's probably my favorite pavilion in Epcot. And runners up are France for their crepes and the sing-along Beauty and the Beast, which I found for the first time when I was doing my CP. I think it's hilarious. If you haven't done it, go do it. It's so funny. And then another runner-up is Mexico, because their tacos are the bomb. I love me some tacos from Mexico. Yeah, those are my favorites. Alright, next question. What color is your magic band? Alright, so I got the best magic band of all time. I'm gonna take you for a quick little walk around my room to go get my magic band. Because y'all gotta see it. It's not just a solid color. It's an amazing magic band. Now we're going back to my spot in front of my bookcase. My magic band is the limited edition magic band. My parents got it for me for Christmas this past year, right before I went down to Disney to do my Disney college program. And it is the magic band for Fantasyland. So it says Fantasyland, and then it has Cinderella Castle with a Mickey balloon, and then it has Donald Duck flying into a wall, which you see at the end of Mickey's Floor Magic. In Fantasyland, it has the little pirate boat from Peter Pan's Flight. It has It's a Small World. And then on this side, it has Dumbo, and it has, I want to say that's Sleeping Beauty's castle from Disneyland, but I'm not 100% sure. It has the teacups, it has a carousel horse, and it has a little, I think that's the mine train. Super cute. Best magic band ever. So yeah, this is my magic band. It's not a solid color. If I had to just pick a color, I would say white, because that's like the main color, I guess. But yeah. Next question is favorite character to meet. Chip and Dale. They are the best characters to meet, hands down. They are so funny. They can't even talk to you, but they are so funny. They make the interaction amazing. So yeah, hands down, Chip and Dale. Sorry. So next question is a character you haven't met but really want to. So I have two characters that I haven't met but I really want to. One of them I can meet at Walt Disney World. The other one I believe you can only meet in Disneyland in California. So the one that I really, really want to meet in Walt Disney World, you can meet at Animal Kingdom, but like I mentioned earlier, I spent about an hour during my entire CP in Animal Kingdom, and I don't think you can meet him before. Like the previous times that I've been to Disney World, I don't think you can meet him. But I really want to meet Scrooge McDuck. I really want to meet him so bad. He's like my favorite of the ducks, and I need to meet him. So yeah, I really want to meet him. And then the other character that I really want to meet that I believe you can only meet at Disneyland in California is Kronk from Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove. I need to meet him because he's amazing. Hands down. Great character. Okay, and the last question in this Walt Disney World tag is your best Disney memory. Oh, I'm gonna cry, guys. My best Disney memory is from my CP this past few months. Oh my god, I wasn't serious. I didn't think I was actually gonna cry, but I might. So when you get down there for your CP, you usually have to wait a week until you have traditions, which is like an orientation to the company, and you get your company ID and your name tag and all this stuff. And until you go through traditions, you can't get into the parks. You don't have your self-admission pass until a few weeks after your traditions, but you can get in, like, between your traditions and you getting your self-admission pass, you can use your blue ID and get into the parks. But before that, you can't get into the parks. Now, the company that runs the background checks didn't send in my information quickly enough, so my traditions got pushed back. So all my roommates were able to go into the parks and everything, like, a few days after arrival, and I was stuck waiting for a while. It wasn't too long. I think I was supposed to have mine on a Friday, and I had mine the following Tuesday, I want to say. Or it may have been the following Wednesday, I don't remember quite clearly, but it was one of those. But anyways, that night after traditions, I came back to my room at Vista Way. I miss Vista Way so much. I came back to my room, and I got changed out of my professional attire, and I got changed. I actually wore these ears. I wore a sweatshirt, and I wore these ears, and I grabbed my magic band. Even though I couldn't use my magic band, I grabbed it anyways. I grabbed my lounge fly, and I went to the Magic Kingdom. Now, I got to the Magic Kingdom a little late because I had to take the shuttle bus there, and I had traditions earlier in the day. But I had never seen the Happily Ever After fireworks before this past CP. The last time I had been in the Magic Kingdom, they still had wishes, so it had been a while. But I just remember that first night that I finally had traditions. I finally could get into the parks, and I sat in front of the castle and I watched the fireworks for the first time, and I cried the entire time. It was amazing. The fireworks are so amazing. And that show just, like, to me, at least, it encompasses all of what Disney means to me, personally. I'm trying really hard not to cry. This is really awkward. But yeah, that's my favorite Disney memory. The fireworks. Seeing the fireworks for the first time while being a cast member. Finally officially being a cast member. That was my best Disney memory of all time. And it probably will be for as long as I shall live. Best Disney memory. Anyways, that's the end of this tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you do this tag, link your video in the comments below. I'd love to go watch it. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys!